introduce Phyllis Oppenheimer, who is a travel representative from the New Jersey Division of Travel and Tourism. She and I have worked together steadfastly for the last 15 years, and it is a great honor and pleasure to have her here today joining us in our rally. Thank you, Phyllis.
I'm delighted to be in Morris County this morning and to be with you to help celebrate National Tourism Week. And I have 3 reasons that I'm proud to be here. In 1983, I was not a New Jersey resident and I was not employed in the hospitality and tourism industry. However, I was working with the White House in the advance office for President Ronald Reagan and the First Lady. And did you know that 28 years ago, President Reagan was the first president to designate National Tourism Week? And as a collector of history, and he having been my boss many years ago, I do have the actual resolution that he signed in 1988, and that is when I was in New Jersey. I'd like to just read a very short paragraph. Every year, millions of Americans and visitors from abroad travel throughout our country to see for themselves the beauty of our land, the hospitality of our people, and the record of our history. They discover the glory and story of America, the evidence and the experience of all the hard-won freedom, justice, and opportunity we and our ancestors have cherished and preserved. National Tourism Week fittingly celebrates tourists, travelers, and those who earn their livelihood by serving them. Being in this historic site and on this historic land, how appropriate to have that resolution with us today. Throughout the United States, many communities recognize the impact of travel and tourism on their local economies. And so they celebrate with rallies and ceremonies just as we are doing here today in Morristown. I say that we should continue to deliver the economic significance to everyone we come in contact with throughout the year, not just today and not just during National Tourism Week. That is the only way that we will educate our communities that tourism is in fact an economic engine. So in 2010, the New Jersey tourism industry reached expenditures by visitors at $35.5 billion. That was up 0.8% in the previous year. And just think about New Jersey's tourism industry was actually gained while we had many economic struggles. Tourism maintained its standing as the 3rd largest private industry sector in the state of New Jersey, supporting nearly 310,000 jobs and $10.1 billion in wages and salaries. Visitor spending in New Jersey generated $7.2 billion in federal, state, and local taxes. Did you know that if tourism did not exist in the state of New Jersey, each household would pay an additional $1,367 in taxes just to maintain the current tax receipt levels? Every 180 visitors to New Jersey creates a new New Jersey job. In 2010, New Jersey welcomed 68 million visitors. And every 214 visitors that comes to New Jersey pays for a public school's education for 1 year. And here's a great investment number. 70 cents on every dollar spent by a visitor is retained in our state. The New Jersey Division of Travel and Tourism for several years has embraced a philosophy of collaboration and cooperation through its Destination Marketing Organization grant program. It is a highly competitive cooperative grant program that funds identifiable and successful destination marketing organizations that promotes tourism. The Morris County Tourism Bureau is one such DMO and has been a recipient of the DMO funding from our division in 2008, 2009, 2010, and these are fiscal years, by the way, and 2011. So I congratulate you for being competitive and receiving that award. Visitor spending in Morris County in 2010 was just shy of $1 billion. The actual amount, $986,509,788 was generated in visitor spending in Morris County. And listen to this, that was an increase of 3.4% from the previous year. I think, in fact, that Morris County has led the way in recovery for the entire state of New Jersey. And where are visitors spending their money? Well, when they are in Morris County, 33% of them is spending their money in accommodations, 26.5% on entertainment, 25.3% in transportation, have to eat, 8.3% on food, and you gotta shop. It's the #1 activity that visitors do, 6.4% in retail shopping. The tourism and hospitality industry and the work that each and every one of you do. I view personally National Tourism Week as a time to thank visitors for coming to New Jersey and to Morris County. And I challenge each of you to thank your visitors when they come to your facility. If it's the Frelinghuysen Arboretum, the Stickley Museum, the Mayo Center, I can go on and on, because that visitor chose to come to your venue, to your destination, and your win is someone else's loss. We are in a highly competitive marketplace. Tell visitors that you appreciate their business, from restaurateurs to GMs at hotels and in your shops. Over the past decade and through these difficult times, competition for the tourism dollars has reached unprecedented heights. I don't care if your destination is Morristown or Cape May, if you're a historic site or a museum, but you need to be sure that you are struggling for every tourism dollar that is out there, so that you can be stronger and that this DMO can be stronger. The Morris County Tourism Bureau is your lifeline, but you are the lifeblood. You are the members, the sponsors, the constituencies that supports your DMO, that puts Morris County on the map. So let us give thanks for choosing Morris County as the destination to our visitors. And let me congratulate each one of you for all the hard work that you do, because this is a partnership. It is a collaborative effort, as Jo mentioned, when she spoke earlier. And I would be remiss if I did not, in front of you, congratulate the Morris County Tourism Bureau for receipt of the 2011 Governor's Conference Tourism Award for Partnerships and Cooperation.